All right, well, welcome everybody to today's Self-Ignited Clarity Coaching Call. If you are watching back, it is Wednesday, the 20th of October, 2021. I have felt so called to open up this coaching call this morning, this clarity call, which is a coaching series for the women in my business community. And I felt really called to open it up today, just to really not only share the light of my beautiful dear friend who's going to share with you today, but just to share some light in the community. I know for a lot of women, it has felt like some dark and challenging times, especially those who have been in extended lockdown. And I know what Tiana's going to share with you today is just going to empower you to be able to self-ignite your energy, regardless of what is happening around you. And this is obviously going to contribute to not only your happiness, but also success in life, in business, and in relationships, which are the areas of life that we've been talking about on these coaching calls. Now, Tiana, there's several reasons why I've brought Tiana on today. First of all, she's someone in my life who, when I think about who inspires me, challenges me, and supports me, she's someone who's not only a very graceful and grounded, supportive force in my life, but she's equally as uplifting and inspiring and challenging in the most beautiful way. And also just within her nature, where she values speaking into people's lives in a positive way and speaking about people so positively. I've never heard her say a bad word about anyone. And I think, Tiana, this is such a reflection of you as a human that there's literally not one bad thing that I could think to say about you. So first and foremost, so much love and gratitude, and for you being here sharing your time. The other reason why I brought her on is I think that she is going to illustrate beautifully the bridging of the gap in how we can create greater success in our lives. And I know some of you are joining this call and you've missed the few prior. So I'm just going to quickly touch on this. We've been talking about how to create more success in the areas of our lives. And if you've been on my vision statement training in the past or any of my coaching calls, I share the sum of success. And basically the sum of success is our intention, which is what we think and feel about consistently. So the vision that we hold for our future, right? We want that to be compelling enough that it pulls us into action, okay? So we start moving towards the vision. We're compelled to because of that energy. And then once we start moving towards the vision and creating action and effort, we also need grace, okay? And so depending on what word resonates with you, whether that's frequency, God, or universe, as we start moving towards our desires then start moving towards us. So essentially, what we think and feel about creates our reality. What we think and feel about creates our frequency, okay? And our frequency is we attract the like-minded frequency in our reality. And so we've been really focused on the biology as women of success. We've been talking a lot about gender intelligence and how to more intelligently understand our own biology and how we can show up more consciously with greater awareness of what serves us in taking action, and really understanding that physical realm of success. And so Tiana is going to explain to you more that energetic side of the equation. Now, lastly, before I hand it over to you, Tiana, I was thinking this morning, how can I tie the two together and relate them to one another? And I had this profound thought, and this isn't really, well, I guess it's based in science in my head. But what I've been learning a lot about how a woman's brain works is we have these super highways, which are the connective tissues between the left and right hemispheres of our brain. And so what this means is a woman is hardwired to be able to think and feel at the same time. That is one of our superpowers as women, being able to think and feel at the same time. A man is built in the opposing way. He's single focused and his connections are like dirt roads. They're not super highways. Okay. And that doesn't mean that he's less than, it's mean he's built for single focused activities, not multi functional activities like we are. And so essentially the idea that I had was, well, if our superpower is to think and feel, and thinking and feeling creates our frequency, and our frequency creates our reality, then this means that we are the magnets like women, the feminine energy has the superpower of creation. Now, it doesn't mean that men don't have this capacity. It just means that it is a feminine energy, and we are most powerfully equipped. And so if we can learn to tune in and tap into our epic creative potential, imagine the superpower we have in creating the destiny that we desire. So on that note, I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm just going to give it over to you to share your magic, Tiana. So I'm going to spotlight you. And if there's anything you need me to do along the way,
thank you.
Out. All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I just want to check in first. Can I get some thumbs up? Can everyone hear me okay?
Can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, cool. Sorry, it was a bit delayed there. Well, firstly, thank you all for having me. I do just want to honour you, Kira. I think this space that you have created for everyone is nothing short of inspiring. The space you're holding for everyone in your business to come together. What an incredible business to have this place where you can come and learn and expand and have this space held. I just really want to commend you and send you love for creating this for everyone on the call today. So thank you.
You.
So firstly, hello, welcome. I am Tiana. That was the most beautiful, amazing introduction I could have ever had. So I don't think I need to introduce myself anymore. Thank you, Kira, for saying you might want to put headphones in. A little disclaimer, I do happen to swear a little bit. I apologise if this happens and you've got children in the background, so pop your headphones in. But what I really want to talk to you today about is really coming home to your power. And this is about coming home to your personal power. And to Kira's point, we are the magnets. And this is something I consistently talk about, because when we understand our own energetic signature, we are in complete power of what we attract into our life. Everything is energy. We are energy. So if everything is energy and we are energy, this means we can be, do, and have anything we desire. There's one catch though, and this catch is we need to be a match. So we need to be a match for these things that we want to call into our life. And for us to be a match, we have to tune into our frequency. We have to know the steps to raise our vibration. So today I'm going to take you through a concept that has dramatically changed my life. I think it's something so simple, but so powerful when you put it to use. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is this thing that we do. And I think we do it as women, probably more so than men. And this is, we create these illusions. We have so many illusions consistently running through our brains. And these illusions are that we believe that the things we can see are the only things that actually exist. So for example, you look at your bank account and you see XYZ amount of money and you think that's all there is, because you don't believe that there's more out there, because you've got the evidence, that's all there is. If you're single and you're dating men, and I hear often, there's no nice men, or I can't meet the right man, it's because, again, you're only believing what you can see, and that is the person in front of you. Whereas what we're wanting to do is move beyond just what we can see, move beyond our illusions. A lot of the time, the illusions we've created as well are generationally passed down. They're not even our own illusions, especially around limiting beliefs and money and all of these illusions. They're not really ours. They usually belong to our parents or our caretakers or people around us. But the reason we stay in illusions and we stay in this place is because we play in the land of predictability, because we are trying to avoid disappointment. Did you know that disappointment is the most destructive emotion for a woman? And it happens from a young age, whether we get our little hearts broken in the playground, as we move through, life with our parents, boyfriends, girlfriends, all of the things. We don't like to feel disappointed. So if we stay in predictability, where we know what's going to happen, where we can control the outcome, then guess what? We don't get disappointed. But we also don't stretch ourselves. We also don't expand. We don't actually live in the world of potentiality and what is possible. And my question for you all is, are you playing to win, or are you playing not to lose? They're two very different energetic statements. And when we're playing to win, we're reaching to our edges. We're trusting in the universe. We're pushing ourselves past our comfort zones. We're owning our own bullshit. When we're playing to win, when we're playing not to lose, we're safe. We don't want to do anything outside the realm. We want to keep it all controlled. We're not losing, but we're not playing to win. We're not stretching ourselves. We're just going to keep it in our bubble. But as women and as entrepreneurial women, which each and every one of you are, we want to stretch ourselves. We want to play to win. We are the magnets. Oh, I just got chills. We can have what we want, but it's self-radical responsibility to get there. We have this thing called circumstantial power, and many of you that follow me would know that I talk about this a lot. And circumstantial power is really fun, safe, not fun. No, it's probably a safe place to play. And this is, I will do X, Y, Z as long as I will eat healthy, as long as I can get to the supermarket before it closes so I can buy healthy food. I will go online and put myself out there as long as I know that 5 people will sign up to my program. I will do this as long as, I will do this as long as. And we create this boundary of excuses around ourselves. But what we're really wanting to do, that's circumstantial power. And at times we need to play in that realm when we're mothers, children, we have children, wives, we're wearing all the hats. Sometimes circumstantial power is what we need to feel safe. However, if you are wanting to stretch yourself, you need to lean into your personal power. And this personal power is, I will do it no matter what. This is the discipline. This is the standard. I will eat healthy. And it's not if I can go to the supermarket. It is no, I'm going to the supermarket because I'm going to eat healthy. It is I'm going online to sign up 5 people because 5 people will find me because they are going to be an energetic match. Because we speak to people in their power, and power meets power. So for you to raise your vibration, we have to raise your power. Is this landing? Is this making sense? Yeah. So what I would absolutely, yes, amazing. I can see the comments. Thank you. I would love this to be interactive today. So if you do have questions, come off mute, pop them in the box, whichever you feel comfortable with. I will try and keep an eye on the chat down the bottom there. So what I would actually love you to do is, if you have a notepad there and a pen or a texter, whatever you like to do to get your juices flowing, I'm going to spend a few minutes and I want you to really think about who this highest version of yourself is. We talk about this a lot in the personal development world, where this highest version of yourself doesn't play in predictability. She plays in potentiality. She plays in leaning to the edges outside the comfort zone. Who is she? What does she do? Who does she hang out with? What does she desire? And go wild with this, okay? Let everything that comes through you go onto the paper. I'm going to give you a few minutes to do this. I am going to share some music as we go through. And then at the end, if anyone would like to share, I welcome that. So take a few minutes now and play with this. All righty, a couple of minutes to finish up. Okay, how did everybody go with that? I think there might be a little bit of a delay on my end, so I apologize if it's freezing a little bit to everyone. Comments aren't, but the screen is. Amazing, loved it, loved it. Would love anyone that would love to share their higher self. Beautiful, powerful.
I'm happy to share. Can you hear me?
I can now. Yes, thank you.
Awesome. So I've written it in third person. She knows her mission and is strong and graceful in its delivery. She doesn't hold back because of what she does not yet know. She rises up with the knowing she already holds inside of her. She is so empowering to herself and others. She truly believes in the light of all beings and the potential they have to rise into their higher versions, their healthier, happier, freer selves. She's talking about topics that are out there because this is expansive, new earth living.
That was absolutely beautiful. I'm reading the comments. So beautiful. Wow, wow, so amazing. And do you know what? Is it Taylor? Have I got that correct? Reading your name off the screen there. You know what's really powerful about when we write about our future self or our highest version of ourselves is if it comes through us, we are already it. If we can dream it, we are it. But yet we talk about this future self like there's someone external of us, but we already belong to this person. And it's like we're consistently trying to reach. Now, yes, there are micro decisions that we need to make every single day to stay in the power of that highest version. We are having to make those little decisions step by step, to exercise, to eat healthier, to be the light, to do these things. But if it comes through you, it is you. But the challenge that we have is that to have it in our world, to have these things that we desire in our world, we need to be a vibrational match for them. So we need to play with our energy and raise our vibration. And I'm going to tell you now, it's not as simple as just having a positive thought. So yes, positive thoughts are important in our world. But what we're looking to do is to create a feeling behind the thought. Otherwise, it's just a thought. It is something that floats in and floats out. So what I would love to do is share with you a concept that has changed my life. And I shared this with a group of women last week, and the feedback that they have played with this week, knowing this concept, has been life-changing. And this concept you may have heard before, but sometimes it takes 2 people, 3 people, 4 people for you to hear it for it to land. And this is, at any given time in your life, including this moment right now, you have the power to choose your own thoughts when they affect your feelings, but very rarely before that moment. And the reason why before that moment is because we have 1,000 thoughts, right? We're forever thinking. If I asked you from the time you woke up to now, how many thoughts have you had? You wouldn't be able to tell me that because they're consistent. We're thinking beings, right? With everything's flowing in and flowing out. But when that feeling hits the emotional center, that thought hits the emotional center, it creates a feeling. It's like when it hits your heart, you notice it. So you're thinking, you're going about your business, and then you have a thought, and it's like, ooh, and then you pay attention to it. That's when you notice it. The thing is, our bodies and our feelings is what creates the vibration, not our thoughts. Our thoughts process, we create a meaning and a feeling, and we emit a vibration. So what we're wanting to do is to elevate our feelings. Because here's the thing, manifestation is all about attracting, right? So we're attracting. Attracting is magnetism because we're pulling it towards us. And magnetism is energetics. And this is quantum physics. So if we emit a vibration and we can raise that vibration to meet what we are calling in any moment, do you not think then we live in the world of pure potentiality and we can dream, do, be, and have every single thing that we desire? And so what we're wanting to do here is create a better feeling thought. So you have a thought and it hits and it's like, oh, I don't really like that. Instantly, you lower your vibration. And if this is a thought that is on repeat consistently, boom, and it hits your vibration. So you're consistently coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down. But in any moment, you can make a decision to change that by choosing a better feeling thought. Now, the thing here, what we're really talking about is that feeling thoughts in your body create your electromagnetic signature. So for you to be a match, you have to be in power of your feelings. You cannot positively just think yourself out of situations and into manifestation. So here's an example of a better feeling thought. So you're having, let's think of a day. You're having a day and a limiting belief comes up around money. It's a good one because, we tend to spend a lot of time thinking about money. And you go, oh, I've only got that much money in my bank account. And straight away, you're like, boom, right? Your vibration goes down. A better feeling thought, what would a better feeling thought to that be? Instead of just, oh, I only have that much, a better feeling thought was, okay, I only have XYZ amount now, but I know within the next month or so, I could probably create XYZ more. So instantly, we're elevating our thought, we're elevating our emotion. The thing is, if it's not something that you can get behind with your human beingness, your bullshit meter will call it out. So if it's just a thought and you're like, oh no, I'm going to make $10,000 today, it's not going to land because your bullshit meter is like, nah, that's not happening. So straight away, you're straight back down into the low vibration thought. So what we're wanting to do is create a better feeling thought that we can get behind, that can energetically move us. So to do this, what we want to do, if we can, is remove timelines from this. So what I mean by this is, let's just dream big here. If I was to say to you, this month, I'm going to create $1 million in my bank account. I'm going to create $1 million in my business. Straight away, my bullshit meter is going to go, not quite sure how you're going to do that. Don't think so. I can't get behind that. So I'm not actually going to generate a feeling, a better feeling in my body. If anything, I could generate a worse feeling of lack in my body because I put a time frame on it, right? Because I said this month. What if I was to say, I believe I will create $1 million in my business, and I removed this month. So I removed the time frame. Do you think I could get behind that thought? Highly probable, right? So what I need to do is just remove the time frame, because instantly what happens? Vibration moves up because that feeling feels really good. Thinking that I could create $1 million and live in that world of potentiality, that feels really good to me. So what I want to say to you today is, at any moment, you can choose, at any moment in time, a better feeling thought. Your thoughts create your reality. You know that saying, and I know Kira said at the start of the call, your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. This is where this comes from. We have an electromagnetic signature. Each and every one of us has a different one. So for us to be able to attract what we want, we need to vibrate a higher vibration. Because as you would have seen, and if you haven't, Google it, the vibrational scale, fear, guilt, all these things live low on the vibrational scale. Joy, love, all these things live high on the vibrational scale. So we need to lift ourselves in this position. So at any moment, choose a better feeling thought. Now remember again, it's not just choose a thought, choose a better feeling thought. Let it land, let it hit the heart center, and play around with it until you really get that connection. And what you're going to do then is it's going to just naturally recode and rewire who you are. And over time, you'll notice that you won't even have to stop and go, oh, I need to choose a better feeling thought right now. What is one? You will naturally do it because you're recoding and rewiring who you've always been. How's that? I'm going to be honest, you are all frozen on my screen. So I feel like I'm talking to frozen people. So please, in the comments, let me know how that's landing for you. I'm still moving. That's great. Thank you. Because everyone here is completely frozen. You're on fire. Thank you. Thank you. So in this moment right now, I want you to write down on your piece of paper how you're feeling. Be honest. Yes, you might be motivated from this speech today, but how are you really feeling? Before you got on this call, what was something that went through your head? What was a shitty limiting belief? What was something? I want you to write that down for me. And then underneath it, I want you to write down, if you could have one better feeling thought right now about that situation, one, what would it be? Frustrated. Yeah. Okay. So Renelle, if you're frustrated, what is something? So be really specific here. So if you're frustrated, what are you frustrated about? How can we elevate your vibration a little bit? What is something just a little bit better? And remember, it doesn't have to be going from frustrated to elated, right? Because again, bullshit meter, it's not going to land. You want to just, it's that micro decision, that micro step, and we're going to consistently raise our vibration around something. I've noticed I've been doing this a lot lately. Every time something goes inside me, I go, hang on, better feeling. And that's just a quick fire way. Vibration up. Stuck and afraid. Yeah. It's reading some of your comments. So now let's flip the script. What's a better feeling? Let's land a better feeling for you all. My goal felt impossible to reach, but now it feels like I'm optimistic that can happen. Absolutely. You are in power. As Kira said at the start of the call, we are the magnets, and we absolutely are. We have an energetic signature, and we can absolutely control this signature by raising our vibration. And this is a little piece of the how. There are many ways, and this is a little piece. And this is something that can happen in the moment, and no one can take this away from you because you're in control of your thoughts. Therefore, you are in control of your feelings. Amazing. Okay, what I would love, motivated, love that. What I would love to do now is open up firstly if there are any questions. Again, you may have to put it in the chat because you are still all very frozen on my screen, except for Taylor, you're the only one moving. Otherwise, what I would love to do is I would love to move into what I call a power surge. Now, sometimes we do break the internet when we do this. I did this last week and then Zoom did crash. It is all these incredible women on this call. And what we're wanting to do is bring ourselves in and create a vibrational change within us before we go off on our day-to-day, because we have the power to do this as a group. We have the power to do this within ourselves. So what I would love to do, I don't think there's any questions coming through in the chat there, is please go grab yourself a drink, whatever you need, a crystal, let your kids know you're going to be about 10 minutes. I'm going to walk you through a visualization. So get yourself into a comfortable position, light a candle, do what you need to do. I'm going to give you a couple of 3 minutes to go do that, just to get yourself in a really easy, beautiful position. And I'm going to walk you through this power surge. And by the end of it, my goal and my intention is for you to feel your innate power, for you to know at any moment in time, you are in control of your electromagnetic signature. So I'm going to put the timer on now and I'll give you 3 minutes to go get organized.
You're coming through clearly, just to give you, can you hear me? Oh, we do have a lag.
Yeah, we have a lag on my end. I could hear you then for a moment.
Yeah, no, you're flowing. Like, we can hear you. It's fine.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, we're going to get started now. If everyone is ready, pop your earphones in. I'm going to ask you all to close your eyes down. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, relax into your body. We are coming home to your power, your vision, your creation of your dream life, the wealth, the abundance, the confidence, the self-expression. We are exactly where we are meant to be. Every step is a step forward. And the fact we can envision it means we can access it. If it moves through us, it is available for us. Take another deep breath. Hold it for 4. And relax into the knowing, the reality. As we travel through this visualization together, I want you to picture a beautiful valley of water streaming and flowing by. It's misty blue and magical. As you watch it flow, it brings the feeling of ease. I want you to dive into the glistening water and know you are leaving behind all thought, all fear, all business. Wash it all away. Allow the water to cleanse you of any failures you believe you have, any questions you believe you have about your ability to grow, expand, create. Know you are infinitely powerful. It is your birthright. Allow your light, your magnetism to shine through. Allow the magic that is you. Take a deep breath through your nose. Hold it for 4. As you exhale, feel the weightlessness of all that is removed and take a step out of the water. Envision yourself in space, free from any of the realities in the 3D world. Bills and responsibilities, anything. You are completely detached. You are completely free. You are floating. You are weightless. Effortlessness in your existence. Feeling your body, it feels warm. It feels soft. From this place, I want you to envision a bright light shining down from above. It's coming through your crown. As it moves through you, it's creating a direct channel. Envision that light running through you and the channel expanding. Feel the light getting stronger, clearer. Now in your mind or aloud, whatever feels right, I want you to repeat, I am a constant channel for power. Therefore, I am infinitely powerful. I am a constant channel for power. Therefore, I am infinitely powerful. I am a constant channel for power. Therefore, I am infinitely powerful. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for 4. And as you exhale, relax into this truth. Power flows through you. Therefore, you are infinitely powerful. Feel that anchored into your soul, into your essence, into your heart, into your being. And from a place of knowing this as truth, I want you to now envision your higher self. That self you wrote down, that self that has no limitation, the self that knows who she is, the self that knows her power, knows how to co-create with the universe, knows she can be, do, and have anything she wishes. She is you, and you are her. You are infinite power. Now I want you to put one hand on your chest and one hand on your tummy. I want you to feel what is true for you in your body right now. I want you to feel your feet on the ground. Feel your eyes fluttering around. I want you to feel the air around you where there is nothing in it. It is just air. I want you to see if you can feel how far your energy goes into the air around you. I want you to see if you can feel how far your energy goes outside into the air around you. So if you were to give your energy a color, look at that color. And how far does that color go around you? Is it right close to your body? Or does it go out really far? I want you to see if you can watch that light expand. Can you push it out a little further? Just watch your power grow a little bit. Watch the color you choose deepen a little bit. Take a deep breath in, hold it for 4, and breathe out. I now want you to see if you can push this energy, deepen this color out a little more. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now I want you to feel your body, and I want you to notice how it feels different to be inside your body right now. Do you feel more energy inside your body? Can you feel your arms more? What is the experience inside your body? And I want you just to be with this feeling, with this power, with this energy. I want you to repeat this mantra.
Wow. Well, let's hope that it doesn't end up being a lot of extra work. You see that John and Kate have started putting out like emergent work forms and all that sort of stuff.
Sorry, I had a bit of background noise there. I am safe to become everything I desire to be. Breathe in and breathe out. I feel safe and I am safe to receive and be everything I desire to receive and be. Now repeat after me. I feel worthy of receiving the life of my dreams. Breathe in and breathe out. Now repeat. I am the vibe. I am the answer to everything. I am the vibe and I am the answer to everything. How is everybody feeling? Relaxed, empowered. Wow. I was just checking. I thought maybe I cut out for a moment. Relaxed. Yeah, that was incredible. So what we did there is we expanded our energy. We expanded our aura. And what I wanted to show you is that in any moment, you can absolutely embodied calm. You can expand your energy. You can expand your aura, which means you can expand your vibration. Do you remember at the start of the call, I spoke to you about we create illusions and we only believe what we can see? Well, guess what? Other than maybe a few of us, none of us could actually see that aura, but you created it inside of you. You created that aura to expand within you. So you are absolutely a powerful, innate, powerfully woman. And you can expand and you can create this energy and this vibration to call in your desires, to be, do, and have what you wish to have. And I want you to practice that, the hand on the heart, the hand on the stomach, and practice expanding your aura and expanding your energy. Pay attention to how you feel when you start it and pay attention to how you feel at the end. By doing that, choosing a better feeling thought at any given time, you can absolutely control everything that you feel you need to control. And this is about, we still have the predictability of feeling safe, because safe is important to us as human beings, but we're living in the world of potentiality here. And this is you knowing that, you know what, F that, I'm over that, I'm ready to expand. I know that I have the power to change my thoughts, to change my feelings, change my vibration. I'm going after it. And this is how I'm going to do it. So that is what I want to leave you with today. And I want to leave you with those thoughts and those feelings. And I really want you to play with this over the next few days. And every time you catch yourself in a moment of a shitty thought, raise it. Just keep raising. And these decisions, it's the compound effect. Yeah, we'll start compounding them. And over time, you will absolutely raise your vibration, and everything you dream of, you will become. That is it from me. Thank you, Kira. Thank you all. You're all still frozen on my screen. So I'm just going to keep talking until someone calls.
Wow, amazing. Can you see me now?
I can hear you. I can't see you moving though. Oh, yes, you are moving now. Yes.
Okay. We're both spotlighted together now, in case you can't see that. That was so incredibly powerful, and just such a beautiful illustration of the dance between energy and action, and how this moves us towards our desires and expands our attractiveness. And so when we think about attracting not only our desires, but the perfect clientele, being more attractive to our family and, you know, our partner, so our relationships, and most importantly, more attractive within ourselves. Our self-worth and our self-love expands when we begin to master these concepts, because how can you not fall in love with yourself when you are face to face with your pure potential? So this stuff is absolutely game changer. Thank you so much. Some of you have asked in the chat, can you share that exercise? This is recorded and it will be posted, so you'll be able to go back and listen over it. I don't know, does anyone have anything they want to share or a question that they want to ask before we wrap up? I'll just give it a few seconds. You can bring yourself off mute or pop it in the chat. Anyone game? All right. Well, I am so looking forward to having you on again sometime in the very near future. It was such a beautiful way to open up and have you on as one of my first guest. So I'm just so honored for you to share your wisdom here. I have to say that social media can be a very noisy space right now, and your messages and your content for me always cuts through the noise and land so clearly and so profoundly. So please go and follow Tiana over on Instagram. It's at Tiana Rose, is that right?
Yeah, at tianarose.inc.
.inc. And is there anywhere else that they should follow you, or anything else they should follow up, or just Instagram?
No, just Instagram. I'm going to pop it in the chat here. And also, so happy if you've got any questions from today, please do reach out, DM. I love connecting with each of you. So anything that comes through or anything that's landed, share it with me. I absolutely love hearing about what's happening for you. So please do.
Yeah, beautiful. Please go in and send Tiana a message of any of your aha moments, because I know as a coach, it's what drives us. That emotional revenue uplifts us, and it's that beautiful exchange of energy. So definitely jump in her inbox if you feel called to. So next week I have an intimacy coach, Patty, coming to share with us. And I don't know, some of you may remember a few months back, Patty and I did a naked TV chat together, and it was one of the best chats of my life. It was so funny and so deep and so intimate. And for whatever reason, the sound didn't work. So for this, we had this whole hour of this epic conversation and no one got to hear it. So I'm so excited to bring her back. She is just like Tiana, just an incredible source of light and playfulness and inspiration. I always feel uplifted in her space. And we're going to talk about how to deepen the intimacy that you have in your relationship, as well as the one that you have with yourself. When our relationships are deep and fulfilling, that obviously bleeds out into all areas of our life, feeling more successful. So it's going to be a really incredible call as well. So thank you, Tiana, and you're welcome to join us on that one. I hope you guys have an absolutely magnificent week, that you put this work into action. Knowledge is only power if you actually use it. And I promise you, this stuff will absolutely level up every area of your life when you apply it. So step into that empowerment, understand that you are in control of your destiny, and this stuff will absolutely help you along the way. Thank you, Tiana. Everyone, if you want to bring yourself off mute and thank Tiana, you are welcome, and go on and have the best day ever in this epic energy.
Thanks, Tiana.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tiana.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you.
My absolute pleasure.
Thanks, everyone.